All right, guys, we are on this hotel hopping adventure. This is our last stop on this journey. We are back on the mainland. So we were in Bocas del Toro in the archipelago. We traveled back by boat to Alamirante, which is the end of the road where you catch the boat to Bocas del Toro, Bocas Town, the islands. And we drove about an hour back towards Panama City and stopped in Rambala. And we're here. We're going to the Rambala Jungle Lodge. This is a new experience, all-inclusive, something that I've been looking forward to for so long. I know a lot of people have seen it in the Restaurant and Travel magazine and have been asking me all kinds of questions. So I'm definitely excited to come out here and show you guys exactly what you can expect when you come out to this amazing experience. Come on, guys, let's go check it out. All right, guys, super excited. Just met up with Jonathan, one of the owners here at Rambala Jungle Lodge, which, man, the experience even getting to this point has been such an amazing element. We drove by water buffalo. We actually had to park the car and get a four-wheel drive out here. I mean, this is real life nature. We're going into the jungle. And I just wanted to get a little information. I'm gonna talk to you a whole bunch about all your idea and your vision, but before we do that, let's talk a little bit about the trek. How far are we hiking in? You brought the horse for the luggage.
Sure.
Kind of go over the experience.
Okay, so y'all came in basically 3 kilometers from off the main road. The main road everyone uses, David to Bocas. It's obviously four-wheel drive necessary. We tell people, but there's some very steep hills. So once you get here, we're by the main water source actually for that entire village.
Okay, awesome.
That pipe that runs through, it runs all the way down that road. That's the reason this road's here.
Gotcha,
so
okay.
Once you get here, we're gonna go up, and up to, you see where those cable lines end at the very height up there?
Yeah.
That's where eventually the lodge is at. So from here, it's about 15 to 20 minutes up into the actual jungle once we get off the main road. So it's completely 100% off-grid. Claro, as I mentioned, is the only service that you have anywhere in the jungle as well. So another important thing to know before you get there. Guests that are coming in that have a lot of weight, our guys will carry it all in by hand if necessary, but we also put saddle bags on the horses. We bring in everybody's cargo. Obviously that's a that's not a charge, it's a necessity at some point. And as you see, we tell people, just think everything you're about to hike in, everything from the salt and pepper to the Coke you're drinking to the everything, laundry facilities, refrigerators, it all has to come up this very trail. There's no secret road, there's nowhere to get there other than on foot.
There's no elevator shaft coming up.
No secret road, so it's either on foot or on a horse, and that's the only way you're gonna make it.
That's awesome. Well, guys, let's go check this out.
All right, bro.
All right, guys, it's that time of the show. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, hit those likes, subscribe. We appreciate you. And please check out the website, dopanama.com. And I just want to let you know, some people are looking for that full-on relocation experience, and we do offer that. But we also offer elements just for specific clients. If you're just trying to connect with a great realtor in a certain area, or just an attorney, you don't want all the extra stuff, we also do that as well. We work with a lot of developers, we work with a ton of different real estate agents throughout the country, and our main objective, the number one thing that we do is protect you. That's like hands down. Yes, I can help you with this, yes, I can help you with that, my team can do this. Our number one thing is protecting you. So please reach out. If you just want the name and contact, I can connect you right away with an awesome realtor in, again, the area that you're looking. And same thing with attorneys, same thing with developers. Guys, we'll see you down here in Panama. Hope you enjoy the show. continue on, and yeah. All right, guys, so we just had an amazing lunch and settling in, went and checked out the waterfalls, and man, not only is this place absolutely magical, the host, both Jonathan and his wife Tasha, are just incredible human beings and know a lot about the jungle, the animals. And we're going on this jungle loop trail right now. And tell me a little bit about what we may see, because we see you got some type of stick here.
Okay. Yeah, that's just this is a collapsible, it's just a snake hook. So it's just a simple tool that any herpetologist use to manipulate any type of snake. So we can move it. If we can encounter it, we can adjust how we want for photographs safely for the snake and for us. But so this loop that we're gonna do, between an hour and 2 hours, really depends on what we can see today. But normally there can be several varieties of pit viper that are indigenous here.
Okay.
Being the eyelash viper is one we look for in the overhanging trees. Of course, the fer-de-lance. That's probably the most notorious in Central America, as they call it the ekis here. Frowned upon by most. It's a beautiful snake, but if you can see it and you can photograph it, it's a great specimen, very common. Bushmaster. So there's a bunch, and of course we might see some different variety of monkey, capuchin, howler, toucan, sloths. We'll check it out. There's a plethora on this loop.
Awesome. Well, let's go check it out, man. Thank you. All right, guys, so I am here with the amazing hosts and owners of Rambala Jungle Lodge, and guys, I'm just blown away. You have to come here. This does something to your soul that I can't even explain. I will do my best to do all this great video that we got, but this place is so magical, and I hope people take that to heart and really come out here and check this out for yourselves. But I want to talk to you guys a little bit. First off, Jonathan, Tasha, thank you so much. But talk to me a little bit, how did you get this crazy idea to build a jungle lodge in the middle of the jungle in Panama?
Well, originally it wasn't our idea. There was some expats that bought a tract of land, and they had an idea of doing something just due to its remote location of a hike-in only accessible by foot or horse. And they were on track to do something with it, and for whatever reason they had to head back to the States, and we found this property, basically raw land with a few structures for sale. Been on the market for a while, and we did what you hear the same story over and over. We sold everything in the States. Both of our kids went into the military, and we said, now's the time to do something, a little crazy. So we sold everything. A little crazy. We came here, and we lived here on site during construction for 9 months without power and without really all your day-to-day conveniences that you are accustomed to and that you definitely miss when you're here. So
yeah, you got some nature on you, and you really are nature, and literally it's coming in. That's awesome. So I did notice too, a lot of people have questions about eco lodges and how do they function, how do you get your water, how do you make power? Like, are you using solar? And obviously you're not. You're using hydro. Can you walk us through the process? Because it's really interesting.
Yeah, just to give you a quick idea. Obviously, there's a lot of canopy here, a lot of trees, so that would hinder our solar production greatly through fallen leaves and, of course, the shade. So you'd have to clear a big section of the jungle out to put a solar array. You know, you need a lot of batteries and so forth. With all the water we got, you can hear it in the background. The main one in front of the bungalows that you were swimming in, that produces all our power. So we have a small hydro turbine. All the water comes through a penstock, as it's called, through natural gravity. It churns that and it runs 24 hours a day. And so we're able to function more like a hotel instead of a real eco lodge in a sense, because we do have an abundance of power. At night, we dump. Basically, we waste about 80% of our power gets dumped out because we're producing more than we can consume, so it just gets burned off. So we were fortunate enough, and that was one of the key decisions, is that it was going to allow us to be sustainable off-grid without being solar. We do the same.
And it sounds like it's way better than solar anyways, because if you're, I mean, you have a refrigerator in every room. You have a full-on kitchen and freezers and refrigerators here. You're running laundry in the middle of the jungle.
Yeah, what we're doing and how we wanted to produce, a guest experience wouldn't be possible with. Now you could do it on solar, like I said, but it would be
a lot of space.
It would take up a lot of the jungle, and it still would have its severe limitations. Now there is maintenance involved when you have a hydro. It's a mechanical device spinning at high speed. So there are maintenance that we have to do on it continuously, and it has to be cleaned if we have a big storm and stuff. But it's proven now for basically 2 years running 24/7, and it's been a great decision to have it here on the property.
And you guys do all your own filtering of water. I mean, you are literally in the jungle. So, I mean, this is just a magical place. Please, guys, do it for yourself. Like, I honestly, like I said in the beginning, I can't explain what it's done for my soul. Just waking up to a beautiful waterfall, like rushing in the background. It's like you're in the waterfall. So it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys so much.
We appreciate you hiking in and coming to see us.
Of course. All right, guys, this has been an absolutely magical experience. I'm just blown away. This place is incredible. And you know, one thing that I'd like to mention real quick is, you know, how awesome the tacos were last night, the hibachi, Japanese influence dinner we had. It was just awesome. This breakfast, it just looks incredible. So the gastronomics here, I know there's so much other things to think about at a jungle lodge that are just pristine. But the food is also something that is really, really special here. So again, guys, hope you are able to come out and enjoy this, because it is quite the treat on the soul. And we'll definitely be back for sure.